Rumor has it.
Call out a name, or you gossiping, or you chatty patty.
I'm gossiping.
This is the Rumor Report.
I mean, I guess we on the Breakfast Club. This is where the tea spills, right?
Right. On the Breakfast Club.
Now, last month, Gucci Mane's artist Big Scarr passed away. They believe it was an accidental overdose.
Rest in peace to that brother. Too many of them young brothers dying from, either gun violence or drugs.
He was, of course, he's from Memphis. He was only 22 years old.
Hard, too.
Yeah, very, very dope. So there was, I guess, back and forth going on with Scar's family and Gucci Mane and Gucci's wife, Keisha, about what was going on. Allegedly, they said that Gucci asked for Scar's 1017 chains back after he passed away. And they said that Gucci really did nothing for the funeral or nothing for the family. And this is actually, we have audio of the brother and sister talking about it.
The minute that them folk called your phone to see if you were going to pay for the funeral, you blocked them. That's not real, cuz. On God, that's not real. You ain't straight. Come on now, cuz. You plucked. On God, that ain't straight, cuz. You on here trying to act all real. You posted Scarr talking about some long live him, bro. You ain't do nothing, cuz. On God. And you ain't getting them chains, cuz. It ain't no way that's happening. Thought we was just gonna let that go, cuz. No. It's over. You played. And we don't need your money. We don't need your money to pay for his funeral. He was gonna get buried. Either way, it's just a point that you supposed to be his CEO and you supposed to be this, and that, and you don't lie like that.
Now, the sister, his Scar's sister, also spoke about it as well.
That 10K ain't did about bitch. She some flowers, boo. My brother was way more worth. Baby, my brother worth more than 10K. Yeah, Gucci son 10,000, and it was somebody else on another team. It was 20,000 and all. And we ain't get the flowers. I don't give a what nobody say. He need to get in the field about my brother. Like, the money don't even matter. You asking for the chains back. But anyway, the funeral will get paid for regardless. Like I said, you ain't help. I don't give a fuck about no receipts with no funky 10,000. They want to know. Right. My brother.
So what she's talking about is Keisha Kr, which is Gucci Mane's wife, posted on Instagram, pretty much showing that they spent $20,000 a part of that funeral. They spent $10,000 at one time and then $10,000 on another card. They brought flowers, and I guess the other $10,000 went to the funeral home. On top of that, they're saying Atlantic Records also spent $10,000. So that's $30,000, 10 from Atlantic and $20,000 from Gucci.
So you have to factor in that people are hurt in this situation. Mm-hmm. They grieving, and it sounds like they're projecting that hurt on the Gucci. They bleeding on people who didn't cut them.
Right.
But I really don't understand why people do that. First they say you didn't do anything for them, right? That's the first thing they say. Oh, you didn't do nothing. Then when the receipts get pulled and you show, yes, I did, then they defecate on what you gave them. And now that $10,000, that $20,000 becomes a little $20,000.
Oh, what we said last time?
I don't need your little $20,000.
Your little funky ass
$20,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? When the reality of the situation is, you didn't have to do nothing.
Yeah. Well, the dad spoke out about it, and the dad looks at it a lot differently.
I got to send shouts out to Atlantic Records, man. They gave my son a big boy chance. Gucci. I got to send shouts out to Gucci too, y'all. He gave my son a major chance, man. I can't let y'all throw dude under the bus like that. The truth is the truth. I gave nobody permission to do that. I'm the one ain't looking for nothing. I just want what rightfully belongs to my son. I ain't asking for nothing else. Gucci, he signed his 10 bands. I covered the rest. Certain things were said that shouldn't have been said. It was wrong. Man to man, I wish somebody would have just dialed my, and talked to your guy. You know what I'm saying? All this out of control. Gucci, y'all did y'all thing, man. I wished I could have met you, though. Shook your hand. But we text.
All right.
Sounds like OG wisdom to me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I just,
Like you said, there's a lot of pain.
I said, people projecting because there's a lot of people hurt in this situation. You know what I mean? They grieving and they bleeding on people who didn't cut them. Mm-hmm. But this is a larger conversation. Not even about that. But it's just like people do this all the time. Like they'll say you didn't do nothing for them, and then when you show that you did do something for them, and they know in their heart you did something for them, then all of a sudden what you did for them just becomes some little funky ass. $20,000. Funky ass. It could be funky ass $50, whatever it is. Yeah. I just don't understand why we move like that. I really don't.
And lastly, I just want to say they released all the information for Gangsta Boo's funeral and memorial service. It'll be January 13th will be the celebration of life in Memphis.
Hey.
And then the funeral service will be the next day, January 14th. So, again, rest in peace to one of the legendary groups. She was from the legendary group Gangsta
6
Boo.
Mafia.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia. So rest in peace to
And
her.
salute to Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? Memphis has been a hip hop hotspot for a long time, and I'm on record saying how Memphis has had the best rappers for at least the past 3-4 years between Memphis and Detroit. And that's a big loss. Big Scarr and Gangsta Boo. So
correct.
Salute to Memphis, man.
All right. Now, we'll get to all the 50 Cent stuff next hour because we ran out of time. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour. I meant to do this yesterday, but Dana White needs to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with him.
All right. We'll get into that next, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.